Introducing Spendrift, an expense tracking app that's just there for you, ready to jump into action whenever you need it. As soon as you install the app, you get to see this beautiful onboarding flow, which briefly explains what the app is all about. You can create transactions in 3 different ways. Either type out the amount and the description, speak them into the app, or upload your bank statement to get all the transactions listed at once. Selecting the type option brings up the transaction form. Now we don't have an account at the moment, so let's quickly create one. Maybe this is my savings account with 10,000 as initial balance. For icon, I'll just go with this bank icon, and there you go, the account is selected automatically. For category, I'll select electronics. Let's say I bought earbuds worth 3,000. I'll click save, and the transaction is created. This was quite simple and straightforward in itself, but I asked myself, how can I take it a step further? Which brings me to the features that I'm really proud of. Open up the settings tree, then go over to the Siri and shortcuts section. Spendrift exposes native actions using which you can create your own custom shortcuts. 2 of these shortcuts that make use of these actions are already included in the app. You can simply tap and add both of these shortcuts within your shortcuts app. These shortcuts make your life really easy. If your iPhone has an action button, just search for it, then select the type expense shortcut. Now, if I hold the action button long enough, it triggers this UI that asks for an amount and lists all your categories and gives you the option to provide some notes. I'll try once again. Just add some amount, and look, the last used category pops at the top of the stack so that you don't have to scroll and find it in the list. The notes are optional, so I'll just leave it as is, and that's it. It's that simple. As for the speak shortcut, I prefer to trigger it on the double tap gesture. Go to settings, accessibility, touch, and you can configure the shortcut to the assistive touch if you have that enabled, or scroll all the way down to back tap. Then on double tap, scroll all the way down to the shortcut section, then select the speak expense to Spendrift shortcut. That's it. Now when I double tap at the back of my iPhone, it instantly brings up a recording UI where I can just speak an expense naturally. Let's say I go with something like I spent 5,000 on skincare products. The app opens up, sends that recording to an AI model, and automatically figures out the amount, category, and notes for the transaction before creating it on my behalf. It also stores exactly what you said inside the notes so that you always have the context for that expense later on. And if the AI is unsure about something, maybe the category or the amount, it simply opens up the transaction sheet with the missing fields highlighted so that you can quickly fill them in yourself. I'm really proud of these features and how easy they make my day-to-day life, and I'm sure they'll be extremely helpful to you as well. But that's not it, I have one more thing. On Spendrift, you can upload your bank statement to import multiple transactions at once. To do so, I'll tap Create and Upload Statement. At the moment, the uploaded bank statements are sent to an AI model for reliable extraction of transaction records. This feature is not for you if your bank statement contains sensitive information which you might be hesitant to share. The entire communication happens between the app and the AI models without the involvement of a database, so none of your information is ever stored by Spendrift on the cloud. Next, I'll select an account and upload the PDF. Just wait for it to be processed for a couple of seconds, and there you go. All the transactions are neatly listed over here. If you want to remove a couple of transactions, you can easily do so on this preview page. Once you're happy, just tap the save button. The bank statement was for November 2025. So I'll just go over to that month, and there you go. All the transactions are saved and marked uncategorized. You can simply select transactions and categorize them manually so as to ensure that your analytics page plots an accurate graph. And that's it. There are a few more features that I didn't even get to. Just go to the App Store, download the app, and I urge you to explore them on your own. Try using the shortcuts to daily drive your expense tracking. I'm sure it will improve your habit of doing so. If you have any feedbacks, questions, bug reports, feel free to leave them in my Discord, under this video, or as an app review on the App Store. Hopefully you enjoy Spendrift and it really helps you in your expense tracking journey. Thank you so much for watching this video.